Okay, so for our unit this year, our driving question is how can our family live more sustainably, which means how can we use our resources more efficiently so that way we don't run out in the future. So what is sustainability? The definition is the ability to use our resources sufficiently in order for the future generations to have access to these same resources. So basically that means that you need to use them efficiently and you can't overuse them as the rate that they're coming back in, or else later in life people won't have the same resources we do. Okay, so we did audits, so every 24 hours we took charts of how much natural resources we used, and our family had 6.5 pounds of solid waste in a 24-hour period, and the ratio of trash to recycled things were 3-to-1, so for every 3 trash items we recycled 1 of them. Our per capita for our family is 3.25 pounds, which means per person. The world average was 2.6 pounds, so we are 0.65 pounds above the world average. And in one day we had 9 plastic bottles, and 5 of them were in the trash and only 4 of them were in the recycling bin. And then for our sewage bill a month, it was $85 a month. So alternatives to lower all those numbers, one of them could be, so as you probably know, we drink a lot of tea and soda and all that in our house. So instead of buying individual cans and bottles, we could buy a gallon, and one example was for the tea. 1 gallon costs $4.59, which is $0.04 per ounce, and $8 for a 12-pack, so it's $0.05 per ounce. And then another alternative, we could have recycling bins throughout the house instead of just outside, because we only recycle when it's convenient for us, and if we don't have the recycling bins throughout the house, we're going to throw it away in the most easy access trash can. And then if we do all these simple changes, we'd save $4.62 a month, and that amounts to $55.44 in a month. And then for our next resource, we did electricity, and we used 134.482 kilowatt hours per day. And then in our family, we had 16,137.84 kilowatt hours per person per year. And in Nicaragua, their average was 3,921.4 kilowatt hours per year. And in Indiana, it's 119,959.7 kilowatt hours per year. So our average for our family personally is lower than most developed areas throughout the world, but higher than non-developed areas. And some example of things that use a lot of electricity in our house are our fans that we use that are everywhere. Our family room TV, which we leave on a lot, so that amounts to a lot of our energy, and the electricity bill is $150 a month. So some of the alternatives that we can use for electricity is, in Indiana, 4/5 of Indiana's energy comes from coal, and that is a non-renewable resource, and it will eventually run out if we don't use it sustainably. So some ways that we can help that is to turn off fans when we're not in that room, like our bathroom fans and our room fans, and the family room fans. And on average we have about 5 going on at once, and if we get down to 2 fans we could save 3.456 kilowatt hours per day. And throughout the day we leave on our TV for about 6 hours on average, and a lot of that time no one's actually watching it, so if we turn that off we would use 1.8905 kilowatt hours less in a day. So if we follow these easy changes, then our electricity bill will go down about $6 a month. In a year, we would be saving about $72.
Did you hear that, big guy over there?
He's not, okay. So then for water, in total, per day we use 332 gallons of water, and our water bill a month is about $90. And then 3 things that use the most amount of water in our house personally was our dishwasher, which used 6 gallons per wash, but we normally run it every day. And then our shower, we use 68.5 gallons per day on average, depending on how many showers we take per day. And then our kitchen sink is about 35.3 gallons per day. But this data was only taken when just me and Dad were home, so it's obviously going to be realistically higher when all 6 of us are home. And then the alternatives for that is run the dishwasher only once every other day, or only when it gets full. Because if you could only do it once every other day, you could cut all that numbers in half. And then on average our family takes about 11-minute showers, so if we cut that down to 8 minutes we can save 6.3 gallons every day. And then when when all that's added up, every month we could save about $3.64 on the water bill and $43 a year. And then transportation. So in one day we used 4.35 gallons of gasoline, and in 1 year we would have used 522 gallons if that number would have stayed consistent throughout every day. And the United States average is 423 gallons, which means we use 99 more gallons of gasoline per person per year than the US average. And the Indiana's per capita average is 504 gallons per year, and our family's per person per year average is 18 gallons more. So for alternatives for that, considering, for mom specifically, considering work is like right around the corner for you, if instead of driving to work every single day and driving home for lunch, instead you could like ride your bike or walk, or like get someone like to have a carpool with you, so and then for another alternative, since I go to practice every day all the time, instead of us driving separately and our neighbors driving separately, if we made a carpool and we switched off and stuff, that would amount to half the amount of driving, because only one person would drive every day. So then overall, our family's averages are higher in every category, and if we just make these few simple changes, we can reduce all these numbers significantly, and we can save up to $14.26 a month with all those added together, and $171 a year.
Could somebody turn the heat on so I can take my hat